Just using my Kinect webcam this is a very randomizer. I still don't know. I don't know if they're having a bug, if I'm just clicking settings. But like the momentum, like conservation is a little weird, and I've got the free charge pump. So that's a little weird. Stuttering. I guess I don't need it so much for this as I do for SMZ3, but I've already got it on and Twitch stuff set up, so I'm not going to tweak that really, not right now. But I am going to get my auto tracking going. There we go. Part of me wonders if I'm just not talking loud enough. Alright, let me put it here. Okay, can you hear now? Alright, so I'm just talking randomly, just about nothing in general, trying to see if you can hear me. Yes, I'm talking. Can you hear me? I'm talking. Yes. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear anything? Is it just very faint. Is the music too loud, I wonder? Let me try that. Alright, how about now? Can you hear me better now? Okay, I can't hear you, it's very quiet. Oh gosh, don't die here. That would suck if I died here. Oh gosh. Alright, you can hear my keyboard, but not me. Am I just talking too quietly? Alright, how about now? If I talk like that, can you hear me? How does that sound? Hello, 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 hello. Test, test, test. Tester, tester. It's muffled. I guess I just need that microphone. Let me try something else here. Alright, can you hear me now? I changed microphones. I don't entirely like it because my music just went away, but... Okay, you can hear me now? What's it sound like? Does it sound better? Can you actually hear me? Or is it still muffled? Static. Staticky. I don't want... No, don't die! Oh, come on. I'll have to fix that. Staticky? Alright, let me change it back. Alright, I changed it again. Is that back to muffled? Is that less staticky? You know, what have you. So this is a test of the test. I still don't know. I can't ad-lib very well, but I died again. Still very quiet. Let me go to settings. I know on Zoom I have to like boost my volume, like how much it's coming in. And so I wonder if I can do that in this Twitch stream thing. Let me just do this. Alright, I boosted it a ton. You put the computer to 100% volume. Wow. Well, that's better. Is it good or is it just better? Because I boosted it pretty high. It is what I have to do on Zoom, but otherwise it supposedly works pretty good. Alright, so that's good. Okay, and how is the volume, the game to music, the game to my voice ratio? Like, is that good? Should I alter one of the two? I don't like that you have to turn me up all the way, though. I need to probably get something else low game volume. Alright, I can crank that up a little bit. Let's put that maybe there. And I'm going to increase that a little bit, so let's do that. Alright, so I increased both microphone volume and the game volume. Did that help any? Is that worse? Is it better? I guess just give me some feedback there. That's much louder. In a good way? Or in a bad way? Is it too loud? I mean, if you're at 100%, it's probably good. Maybe turn the laptop down to 50%. And just see if that's any better. In a good way, okay. And how does it compare? Ooh, it didn't work. How does it compare? To the game volume? Is that a good ratio? Can you hear me more than the volume? Can you hear the game music too much? Give me some deets if you would, boo. It's about even. Okay, is that good, or should I turn the game down just a smidge? I can turn it down like 1 decibel. You think it's good? Okay. I'll leave it there for now. I'll try not to die this time either. Okay, well, let's just keep going like this and see how it works. Thank you, Boo Bear. You're welcome to keep watching if you want to. Oh, no. One more question. How's the camera quality look? In the recording, it looks kind of lame to me, but I can't tell. It looks a little fuzzy to me. And part of it might be I'm only capturing the camera, like my actual face in my room. What's that quality look like? It looks fuzzy to me. But I'm just curious what or how you think it looks. Yeah, of me. Is it a good quality? Like, does the camera itself, like, work? Or is it too far away? Is it too blurry? That's what I'm trying to figure out mostly. You look fine. Oh, thanks, man. Alright. Well, if you want to be awesome, you can keep watching, but I understand that you don't care, so... Okay, good. Maybe it's just the way this thing works. I'll be curious to see it myself later. Thank you, Boo Bear. I love you. I'm gonna try to beat through this whole thing. No, what? Okay. Oh, don't fall. You don't have to watch. As cool as that would be if you love stuff. I love you. Alrighty. We'll take a quick pause. Alright, so let's play a little bit. And don't die this time. Mother of all that's holy. I know it says Noob playing, but I can play a little bit better than that. I thought. I guess we'll find out. Okay, good. Now I just have to survive a little bit more. Not gonna moonfall. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Really? You didn't give me anything? Yay, health. Wait, how does this pop out? Oh, don't die. I wonder how this pop out chat works, because I might see it better if someone actually hops on. Pop out chat. There we go. Alright, so pop out chat so maybe I can see it a little bit better. I wonder. Okay, so got all that up there. Alrighty. Auto tracker is working. But I will not go up the shaft in Old Torian just because, well, that would kill me. That's where I died last night. I've already died once tonight, this early. Haven't even got a chance to get to a save point. this tower climb. Just like it's like a red tower. So I'm gonna go save at the ship. That's silly, but I died already too much. Yes, please save. What I was really trying to do. Is this even randomized? To quote my favorite streamer Rhodes, as he does his straw man arguments against chat. I still don't know why I do that every single time. If I have, you know, supers or see how many tries it takes me to get mockball. Yay! I failed at an embarrassing jump. Space jump already. Interesting. Alrighty, so got some missiles. I think this was supers down here, right? I have no idea how Boots and Andy do that. That's a ridiculous trick. Arguably some of the best music in the game right here. Varia's. Well, I've got like the whole game open to me now. I can do everything besides Meridian just about. Interesting. Really? You can't even do the damage boost. Come on, Matt. Okay, so I can wall jump while I'm reading a text message, but I can't wall jump when I'm trying to go up the stupid Torian shaft. I still have no idea how they do that mock ball either. And while I didn't want some of the special settings on, I'm definitely going to use it since it's on random. Hey, Frozen Wolf. Follow me. Thank you, sir. How's it going? I gotta remember, I gotta be careful. How's it going there, Wolfie boy? I like that name, Frozen Wolf. It's a cool username. Alright, so how's the sound quality? Is it okay? We had to tweak the mic settings a lot, just like earlier. Pretty much I've boosted the amount I guess like the input volume as much as it would go. You're welcome, kiddo. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds you really well. I love you. Okay, well that's cool. Right now I'm just using my Connect mic, and I think it works pretty well. I do have to boost it up all the way, which I don't entirely like, but I think I'm gonna buy Charles's old Yeticaster mic, and I might just use that, but he would have to respond to me first before I can purchase that from him. How's the ratio between my voice and the game volume? Please don't die. I'm trying to talk. Do this trick real quick. Oh, I didn't get it first try. Got a second try. What you got for me? More power bombs, yay! Alright, it's a touch slider. Let me turn it down like 8 decibels and just see how that affects it. If we kill this thing. Oh, okay. It's dead. Alright, audio settings. Touch it down right there. Alright, it'll probably take a little bit to kick in, but I turned down the game volume just, I think I actually did 2 decibels, but I still want to be able to hear the music, especially this zone. Like, everyone that plays this game loves this. High jump boots. I got all the mobility besides speed. This is one of the best tracks in the game. I guess I could try the glitch, but I'm not good at that particular glitch, so I'm not gonna bother. I'll come back for it. Alright. Gonna run through here. We're at a red tower. Since I got space, I might as well go ahead and check, X-ray. I farmed some of these bad boys, alright. Walk a little bit, and there we go. So what I'm playing, David, is just a randomizer for Super Metroid. So like, I'm still really early in this game, but I've got all kinds of stuff that you wouldn't normally have. Oh, come on, Matt. Really? I'm normally not this bad. Come on now. I want that very dearly. So I've got all kinds of giant hodgepodge of weapons and ammo that normally I would have almost none of these yet. But that means I can check some really cool early stuff. Get back through here. Normally I'm supposed to have a grapple beam, you know, her grab from Smash Bros. And just grapple across that. But that's boring when you can just, you know, fly. Got plenty of power bombs. I don't need to farm anymore. Probably wouldn't hurt, but I'm not gonna. But we'll pick this one up. Yeah, didn't do the glitch. Technically I don't have screw attack yet, but yeah, the infinite space jump is what the actual jump is called. Is incredibly nice. It gets even crazier when you get screw attack because, yeah, unlimited screw attack is ridiculous. Got my first boss fight coming up here. I'm gonna try the quick kill on it. I've actually gotten that once, but I need to like practice it more. In fact, maybe I'll do it. Nah, I just want to play the game tonight. I do need to sit and actually practice that at some point. Oh, I have high jump. What am I doing? Being dumb, that's what I'm doing. Alright. I'm so used to not having high jump boots here that it's hard to play properly. Take missiles, that's fun. I don't need to save against grade. Famous last words. Anyone else, I definitely need to save, but not great. Oh. Oh well. I do need to practice that so I can get it pretty consistently. But, oh well, it's okay if I don't get it immediately. Alright, got my ammo pickups. Alright, got an energy tank. That's always good. Bad little glitch there. Oh well. Really? There we go. Thank you, sir. Although I messed it up, I didn't get the quick kill, but oh well. You can actually, somehow it's considered a glitch, but you can kill him before he rises up, and it's just really cool to do. It saves a lot of time because there's a lot of time there as he rises up and he has to back up before he'll ever open his mouth for the weak spot. Grapple beam, sweet. I've done it once. Like, I was trying to do it, but I've never actually practiced it. As I say, it was on accident. But yeah, it's pretty fun. And I've got the Varia suit, so I can pretty much do everything here. And I'm not gonna, but I could go fight Ridley too. Nope. Crap monkeys. Oh well. Let's go see what this is. Nice. So about that infinite screw attack. That is very handy. I'm happy to see that. Means I won't hate myself if I do actually decide to go fight Ridley with only 3 energy tanks. There's a lot of rooms that, like, after you would normally get this, that there are space pirates that will only die to certain... It's like 3 power bombs or screw attack. And it's a pain in the butt to go through those rooms without the screw attack. So now I don't have to. If curious, technically that map I've got is cheating. For this game, I don't actually need it, per se. Not like I would if I was playing the Zelda and Metroid randomizer. I do still kind of need it for the Zelda side. Energy tank. But pretty much all it's showing is everything that's green I can get. Oh, I did forget to get one item up there. There's one blue item that I could actually go check to see what it is, but I cannot physically get it. There aren't any right now that are yellow, but unless the one I just got was yellow. Yellow ones you can be gotten with a glitch. Or a trick, whatever you want to call it. Which I actually had to do for this ring to get into it. I just fell. Alright, what is this item? No! No! Stop it! Maybe I do like this respin. That's actually like an enhancement that I didn't mean to turn on, but somehow did. It just means you can jump again in the air, which is awesome. Let me rephrase, you can start spinning again in the air. Space jump, that means you can jump again. With that, it just means you can spin, which means I can do wall jumps. Which is pretty nice. Let's see what we got here. And I can't ever keep track of which randomizer changes what, but that screen there was actually changed. You can't actually get to this area without one of 2 or 3 items. I guess 2 maybe. No, 3. I have all those items, so I didn't have to make use of the room, but... Thanks. Mostly just talking because most streamers I've ever watched are always saying something. Unless it's like a serious go mode, kind of, or race or something. But yeah, they actually changed the wall there a little bit. Like normally, even with wall jumping, which I've got screw attack or spin jump, so I don't really need to wall jump much anymore, because I can just fly. It is still faster in some spots, but without that, I could not have gotten or high jump boots, or regular bombs. You can't actually get through that space. And I don't have regular bombs, but if I didn't have the other 2, like, I actually would have to turn back and go look elsewhere for items. Got getting pretty good energy. In theory, I don't actually need to gather any more power bombs. But since I don't have bombs, the more I have, the less I have to worry about until I get regular bombs. Because regular bombs don't have ammo, you just have them all the time. So with this randomizer, you can actually soft lock yourself if like you use your last bomb, go into a room that you have to have a bomb to get out of, then you're stuck. And that's, you know, not fun. I messed up. Do a tiny bit of farming. Wouldn't mind some more supers. Fine, be that way. And I forget the exact settings I picked for this randomizer, but I think only the major locations can have major items. I normally do a full rando, but I think I wanted to make it a little easier on myself. It's like that is just an ammo pack, but this one in here should be something big. Spring ball. Okay. Spring ball actually allows for some cool tricks. You can jump out of morph ball. I've never done any of those tricks, but they seem simple enough to pull off. Essentially, you trick the game into giving you a free jump in the air. Which again, I've got spin jumps, so most places that's not useful. But if somehow I don't find the gravity suit, there's a water area that like I would have to use that to get through. A mix of that or like grapple beam jump thingies that I don't know how to do. I don't want to do Suitless Meridian. I can't stand it. I also don't like doing what they call hill runs. That's coming in here without the Varia suit, because this, you would take heat damage here. And while sometimes I could do a little bit of that, I'm not about that life. Not yet, at least. Gravity suit. Alright, well now I can literally do anything in the game. Like, that is pretty much go mode. I do want extra items, but I don't actually have to have anything. Real question is, am I good enough to go ahead and just kill Ridley? That would be the most efficient. Let me go check Crocodile first, at least. Plus I just realized I skipped an item in here, too. If I am gonna go fight him, I don't have any beam upgrades. Again, like the randomizer, like I feel like I'm cheating a tiny bit because it's also started me with charge beam, so I can actually beat the game. It would take forever, but with that, that's enough to hurt anything I need to play or fight. But some of the other beams would make everything so much easier. Oh, okay. So I lied. There is one thing on there that's green. Maybe it's just this particular tracker. It says I can get it, but I actually can't without a glitch that I'm not very good at. So I don't fully understand that randomizer logic, but no, that's right, I don't have a wave. Well, this is actually that same glitch. This one's a little bit easier, but you get a beam called wave beam that actually lets you shoot through walls normally. And that's how you're supposed to open these, but there's a glitch that if you hit at like just the right angle, the explosion will trigger this, and I'm not very good at it. You gotta like look away, jump and shoot like all at once. Alright, well I'm just gonna not do that. I'm not gonna waste my time and all my ammo trying to do that. That would be kind of silly. I think I can go this way. I cannot go that way. Not to where I want to go, at least. So I'm just gonna go fight Ridley. That's gonna be pain in the butt, but let's do it. Gotta get better at it somehow. I am gonna want some super missiles for that, though. Yeah, because Golden Teresa is going to be a pain in the butt, too. I've got enough health, I should be fine, though. I could go and explore all the other areas if I wanted. That might be smarter. But if I don't push myself, how am I ever going to get better? So let's just do it. I'm actually tempted to save the next save station and make a copy in case I regret this decision. But no, I won't do that. Also, since you don't know anything about this, if you've never played it, it is... Chrono Trigger is my favorite game. This is a close not contender for best game, but for like, if someone asks what's your best game and I always give an answer of like, 5 to 10 games, it's definitely on that list. Also, that weird movement going back and forth is mostly because space jump is weird. Very, very weird. Alright, coming up is going to be a mini-boss. And, see how that goes. So that platform that's just floating in the air there, they added for this randomizer. I guess in case you come here without space jump, this statue won't activate if you don't have the space jump. So I guess it's just in case you're dumb and come here without that. I would think if you're playing a randomizer, you would know that. But all right, mini boss time. Just a second. All right, what do we got? You know what? I want those. So one cool thing about Spring Ball, it's not the coolest looking way to get through this little gap, but Spring Ball, if you hold down jump, it'll always jump on those crumble blocks. I know you can hurt me right then. We got up here, super sweet. I'll take those. Alright. Do I have enough to do this in one shot? I might actually. Sweet. I thought he would be a bigger pain in the butt, but I guess not. I got lucky. So this mini boss normally guards the screw attack. Let's see what he's got for me today, though. Plasma beam. Yeah, it's a Chozo statue. There are 2 in the game that actually attack you. I don't know if it's like a test from the Chozo. I'm assuming it's a test from the Chozo. Because they give you some of Samus's best items. Like that one there that I got Plasma Beam from normally gives you screw attack. Having Plasma Beam does make, if I run out of ammo against Ridley or Mother Brain, it does give me a huge, see, like, space jump. It sucks. I lost the ability to jump. But Plasma Beam significantly increases my beam damage. No, I'm gonna get all this. Yeah, this room sucks without the screw attack because you have to lay power bombs everywhere while that acid continually rises. It's not fun. This room sucks because these things die very easily to screw attack, but they do not die very easily. Otherwise, they do die to power bombs, but it takes 3 of them, and you're trying to wall jump up there with no free invincibility like I'm doing right now. Alright, let's see if I mess this up or if I can do it right. I always mess it up because of that right there, because I don't have bombs, so I gotta remember to be very careful. What do you got for me? Missiles! I don't even know if that was actually worth it, but they also call this the Mickey Mouse room, although I don't know if they actually got in trouble or if they're just afraid of it, but they actually don't call it that anymore. They call it the generic mouse room now. It would be kind of weird, but maybe at an official, like, thing like Awesome Games Done Quick, they may have gotten in trouble for calling it the Mickey Mouse room. Although, I mean, it clearly looks like Mickey Mouse. Run away from the acid. Alrighty. I am actually terrified, I'm not gonna lie about fighting Ridley right now. Go check an item or two before I go down. Maybe just one. Down here is normally an energy tank. Let's see what it's got for me today. Sweet. See, with that, I've got what, 2 reserve tanks? Yeah, that should be good. If not, I could always Crystal Flash, but I would actually have to Google which buttons to press for that. Essentially, in this game, Samus has if you're below 50 health, and you have 10 missiles, 10 super missiles, at least 10 missiles, 10 super missiles, and at least 11 missiles, or power bombs, you can do something called a Crystal Flash. That bomb will explode, but then she will actually, like, absorb it, like her suit comes off, and she just kind of sits there flashing inside the suit, and I guess absorbs all of the energy from that, adds energy and fully heals you, all reserve tanks, everything. It's really pretty nifty. Alright, safety save. Then we're gonna go kill Ridley. Or die trying. Also, thanks for chilling out with me. This is pretty fun. This particular room is called the Power Bombs of Shame because in most, like, non-100% categories, runners only come there if they, like, miscounted their ammo and they need to do a Crystal Flash. Alright, these pirates are always a pain in the butt. Like, they're invincible to everything unless you stand, like, here, then they do that. I can never do that right. Alright, where do I gotta stand for you? Right here. No, Ridley is the final of what they call the Golden Four. There are 4 bosses, 3 mini-bosses, and then the final boss is Mother Brain. Spoiler. I do want to get some more. I don't want to have to shoot him 100 times with charge beam, but we'll do it. Nah, with 70 missiles, I think I'm good. I'll be alright. Here goes nothing. Super missiles do a lot more damage than regular missiles, but regular missiles have a much higher shoot rate, rate of fire. It's gotta be close. If I was much better, I would actually count. You can actually kill him early. He likes to grab Samus. And if you cause him to grab you at certain healths, he will actually just die early. But I have no idea how much that is. It's clearly not there because he grabbed me on accident and come on, man. Actually, power bombs also hurt him, but that causes so much lag. Come on, it's gotta be close. Let me just go ahead and do this. Nope, stop it. Alright. Sounds like Pokemon music. I suppose it does. Still not dead. Come on, Matt. Please be dead. No! So close. He had to have been incredibly close to being killed there. Lame. Clearly I'm not very good at it, but there are better ways of avoiding damage with him. Alrighty, let's try it again. That was actually pretty close. If I actually want to get, like, runner level or pro Twitch streamer level good with this, I've got to learn how to do that fight with, like, a fraction of the energy it takes, like 2. There's actually a version of the game called Super Metroid Impossible that a guy made back in, like, 2006 as a ROM hack to show off, like, tool-assisted speedruns where only, like, a computer can do it. But now people have learned enough tricks to do it, and one of my favorite runners and Twitch streamers, Oats and Goats, ran it live at one of the Awesome Games Done Quick, and he dies against Ridley 5 times. But in that particular fight, it's incredibly difficult because... Hey, I got the quick kill. Incredibly difficult because you have none of the suits, and so you're constantly taking damage on top of, like, if he touches you, you take damage, all that sort of stuff. So, like, he has to be able to dodge pretty much everything or he dies. Because there's only, like, a certain number of stuff you have, and most of it has to be charge beam shots. It takes like 1 million of them. And that's just tough. I'm never gonna get that good. To him, like he says, if people want to get good at this, it's, you know, it's awesome, but it takes like hours and hours of practice. I think he would say like he spent like 1,000 hours on this game, which is crazy, but I mean that's what he does for a living, I guess. I think I will actually farm up to at least 50. Although if they keep doing that, it's gonna piss me off and I'm just gonna go fight them. One cool thing about this game is it actually won't give you drops you can't use. So for example, right now I can't get any missiles or health because I'm fully healed. So it knows not to give me those, so that's part of why these aren't giving me very much. Now I can't get any power bombs. So the only thing I can get are super missiles until I take damage. This is pretty nice in that regard that it knows what to give you. Now we're getting some better luck. Ah! close. I'm tempted to save state here. I might actually do it just after all this farming. Save game position. There we go. Alrighty, let's try this again. If I was super smart, I would actually lay a power bomb when I first come in there. Nope. I think I'm doing a lot better this time. Yeah, like I've already beat him that time. Having all those super missiles and actually hitting them, that's how much more damage they do than regular missiles. Now I know I missed a lot of the regular missiles, but it's good. But there goes Ridley. X-ray. Technically there's cool things you can do with X-ray and plasma beam. They call it the microwave. There's like one or two bosses that like X-ray is used for finding items. It does this. It freezes the game. But like if you shoot that, you can like sit there and do that, and that thing will hit multiple times. And so like you can shoot it once and fry one entire boss. Alright, so now we get to escape out of here. Oh, I still don't have speed booster. I would very much like to have that. But I don't have to have it. Did my auto tracker stop working? I think it did. I mean, yeah, let me see if I can't like stop it and restart it. Okay, yeah, there we go. Like I said, for this game, I pretty much know where everything is. I always end up forgetting like one or two items, but like I know where all the items are. I can actually do 100% if I needed to. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, not so much as I played that game as a kid, and even an adult. So I do actually like cheating with the map there. Every now and then, though, this tracker will just stop working. It's an awesome tracker, though. Like they put a lot of work into it. So I've got to ask: is it the video buffering any, or does it actually look pretty decent, run pretty decent, that sort of thing? I know I was streaming, what was it, a week or two ago, and like it kept just having a buffer, and it was really annoying. This way. Oh no, so screw attack makes you invincible. For everything except for acid. I think it's the only thing it doesn't actually make invincible. Power bombs. There's no real point to get those. I might anyway, because I already gotta go over there. Oh, if you do ever play this, let me leave the room and come back and tell you what I'm gonna tell you. This wall is deceitful, because you've noticed, come in here, the screen doesn't change until you actually break through the barrier, and now the screen changes. X-ray is supposed to show you that it's a fake wall, but something with like this room and how the lighting works, there's actually a bug. It's like the only bug in the game, besides some of the crazy to find glitches that they've found. And so that's actually a, like, even like as a kid, not knowing this, that's how you're supposed to leave. That room earlier that was filling up with acid, I've always went back through that room, which is always a pain in the butt. Like, sometimes that's scarier than fighting Ridley, just for how much health it takes to get through that room. Chat delay, huh? Interesting. Like a voice chat delay. If I fire a beam, does that also sound delayed, or does it sound? Do you hear the sound when it's on the screen? Like there is like a quarter-second delay, like naturally, as part of the game. At least with this particular beam, the way it fires. But I don't like the thought of there being a slight delay in what's going on in the video. I'm glad to say there's not. It's a slight delay too. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I don't know why there'd be a slight delay. That's pretty weird. I need to figure out how to do this blue gate glitch because I don't want to have to come back down here later. In case one of the 4 items by Crockemeyer is something I need. Alright, test. There's the beam, lots of beams. Alright, that's probably enough to see it. I hope it's just like the natural delay. There is always a slight delay. Come on. Man, I don't want to have to come back here. I really don't. Alright, I'm gonna listen to this real quick. So what you just sent me, that's actually kind of how the game sounds, like that shoot of the beam, like it... Yeah, I know it's weird, but it actually I think is supposed to be the way. It might be different with a different beam. No, it kind of sounds the exact same, doesn't it? I'll try playing it like without all those running, and make sure I'm not crazy, but I think that's what it's supposed to do. It's like the sound of the beam hitting the door sounded normal as well. So I think that's what it's supposed to be doing. Well, I don't want to skip that, but how many items am I leaving behind if I do this? Actually, I don't have to count. I can just look at the thing. I'm leaving behind 3. 1, 2, 3. No, there's more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm leaving behind 5. I've got everything I need to beat the game. If speed booster's down there, I'm gonna kill myself, though. Not literally, but that will make me incredibly sad. Yeah, I think that's all it is. I don't think it's anything more than just that. Alright, so one of those 5 items is just super. Excuse me, super, so. No, sorry, that would be item 6. What's the hot tub portion? I'll send you a video next week when I'm at the beach. I think if my mom is staying at the place that she normally stays at, there's a hot tub there, so maybe I'll live stream from my phone just for you, buddy. Alright, my least favorite portion ever. Oh man, without speed booster I can't get it. Oh man. There are an inordinate amount of people that play games in hot tubs. It's weird. Yeah, that's just a missile. So, as a kid, my brothers could never figure this out. So speed booster tells you, like, what each block is. And so if it doesn't change, it's part of the environment. But a little triangle is a speed booster symbol. And so when you have speed booster, once you get fast enough, you can actually charge a shine spark, and a shine spark of damage just flies. And so there's one very specific spot you have to stand to shoot up to get that missile pack. Thankfully, right now it's just a missile pack, so I'm not really missing anything, which does make me happy, because I don't have to come back for it. Thankfully, I've got that didn't work. Thankfully, I've got space jump, so. Actually, right now, I don't think you could even pay me. I think you actually have to get like a certain number of viewers or followers or something before like you can even do like fun channel stuff. So here's some cool little NPCs. Oh, I thought she only came out if I like hit one of her kids. She just comes out anytime. Nice job. Nope. Should you get Mama Turtle? That turtle will kill you. It's not a one-hit thing, but like if you come here with very little health, that turtle can literally end a run. So normally with Speed Booster, I would just Shine Spark through here and skip all of this. Because I've got Space Jump, you normally get that at the end of this waterway. Because I've got it, I can just skip a terrible section of platforming. I utterly hate it. As a kid, I didn't realize you can actually skip that entire section of platforming either. You know, I'm not entirely sure if I need to check the rest of these, because they should all be minor items, but I'm going to do it anyway. Blastoise, nice. Oh, this is a spoiler for Chrono Trigger. Someone pointed out the other day in one of Oats and Goats' stream, these little guys are actually enemies from Chrono Trigger. And they are, actually. I never noticed that until he pointed that out. I don't mind some more supers. So the boss here, there's a couple of legitimate ways to fight him, but as a kid, my brother had figured out you can actually use Grapple Beam. Well, her Grapple Beam's electricity, right? And I'm in water. And there are different grapple spots. I haven't actually used it correctly besides farming with it to show you, but when we get there, I'll show you some grapple beams if you're still not bored of this. where actually you latch on to this one piece of electricity and just transfer all the electricity through your own body to the boss after it grabs you. And, oh man, I can't check some items here with... I need speed booster. Alright, so I'm going to save. There's a couple checks you can do. But if the checks are bad, you can just reset. See what those are. But yeah, you can just fry the boss with... I don't need that. With that, and it makes the fight so much easier. Alright, so these little sand pits have little areas to go through. I'm just gonna see what they have. Hopefully it's nothing but... energy tank. Super. Alright, so let's reset. Oh, and also another cool thing about Metroid, the in-game counter doesn't count anytime you're not controlling Samus. So right now, it's not actually counting the timer. It is now, because I can control it even though it wasn't moving. So door transitions anytime you pick up an item. That is one thing, this randomizer actually shortens the item fanfare. It just takes it out completely so you don't even hear it. Normally it is a little bit longer. I like it being short though, it's kind of nice. Super missile. Alright, so I'm just gonna reset again. Oh crap, I can't. Gosh darn it. Actually, I shouldn't have reset, I should have just gone. I can't do this whole thing without speed booster. The map actually says that I can do it. No, it doesn't either. I have to backtrack a little bit. There's like one set of blocks to get to the mini boss that leads to the main boss of the water area that I cannot do. Well, poop. No, I should have saved this for last. So that was actually faster, the wall jump than it was the space jump up. Thankfully, I don't actually have to backtrack all that far. It's a handy-dandy shortcut. Oh, come on. Handy-dandy shortcut. That takes me actually to a place that I haven't been for items, so that's actually pretty convenient. Can't get back in this way, but that's fine. Supers. Means the rest of these are probably nothing, but worth checking. More supers. I guess this next one's probably gonna be nothing too, but I'm still gonna check it out of habit. Also, fun fact, at the time of its release, Super Metroid was the biggest game of all time, file size-wise, at a whopping 24 megabytes. They actually had to create higher capacity cartridges for Super Metroid. I've actually got a few routing decisions I can do here. I'm gonna go back to the ship, refill, save, and do a couple checks there. I'll go through what's known as Gauntlet, see what we got in there. And then I'll do the mini boss that normally gives you the morph ball bombs and see what he's got. I'm gonna kick myself if that ends up being speed. That's gonna like really piss me off that I forgot to go to like the most obvious place. Oh, so orange doors are opened by power bombs, green doors by super missiles. Pink doors can be opened by either 5 missiles or 1 super missile. I bet Gauntlet is going to be a bunch of poo-poo checks as well, but we'll still verify. Yeah, that's the Pokemon game, their history there. Alright, so this is an item that actually won't do anything. For whatever reason, these settings that I've got, it gave me Charge Beam for free. So now I've actually got it. Doesn't actually change anything about it, but yeah, the Pokemon thing, that's interesting too. I hate though that they kind of keep the same habit. I know it's, I guess, habit now. But it would be cool if we could get, like, we wouldn't have to have separate versions of the game, but that's just how it is. You're lagging hard. Like, is it buffering or something? Is that what you mean? Speed booster, I'm gonna kick myself. So I'm very sad now because could have had speed so long ago. C'est la vie. They call this Alcatraz Escape. Can I do it? Hey, I did it. I actually usually mess that up. I can show you the shine spark thing if you like. Boom. And then your little echoes actually kill enemies too. Really? I just stopped talking. Now, as far as the Pokemon thing, I actually stopped talking about it, started talking about something else, and then came back to it. Because I've got ADHD, apparently. Oh, I wanted to go get that. You know, I'm gonna forget that. Still kicking myself. I didn't get. Alright, I'm gonna attempt a trick that I always get wrong and never get it. Might as well just see if I can get it down. Nope, didn't get it. You're supposed to be able to somehow shoot and stop in midair there, and then do the short charge. Or do the shine spark, and you can just, they call it ocean fly. You fly over this and the entire next screen, and it just saves you a lot of travel. Nothing really like super important, but looks really cool when people do it. But actually might be able to do it still here. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. The video's doing it too. Is it buffering, or is it like your connection is just messed up? I know you were mentioning internet issues. A week or two ago, my whole stream was actually as laggy as my brain processes right now. Like it would actually like stop uploading. Blake was watching a little bit with me, and it would stop uploading and just have to sit there. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that is. That is, I'm gonna say that's latency on your side. I hope it's not my stream. It was a couple weeks ago. Also, gotcha. Boss fight. Man, I suck at this boss fight. To kill him quickly, there's like a weird pattern. Like you've got to actually shoot him a few times, and then like let him jump over you, shoot him there, then he'll come back here and I'll just shoot him. Can't use super missiles because while they do double damage to him, it also causes him to go berserk. I could probably use one now though. He should be close enough, judging solely based on his color, to just die from it. Yep. If it hadn't killed him, he'd actually go berserk and he would just float up here and just shoot fire at me for like a minute and a half. So you missed the spooky boss ghost fight. Somehow the ghost being alive stopped like the ship from running. Very creepy. And so now that he's open, I can check all these other. Oh, I don't think Rachel's texting me like she's actually quote unquote watching on the other laptop. I was getting her help testing some stuff earlier, and she just goes, "Frozen Wolf is back. He's watching you." I don't think she realizes it's you. I'll tell her when she comes up in here. What we got? What we got? Interesting, yay. Alright, so we're gonna finish collecting items, and we're gonna go all the way back down and check out what Crocodile had. I mean, at that point, it might actually be overkill, but we don't actually have to check all the items. At this point, we don't have to check anything. We just have to kill the boss. But I kind of want to. I like getting all the stuff. Oh, I do want Ice Beam. I don't have to have it, but the elephant thing. No one really knows what that thing is. There's a Metroid game on the Wii called Metroid Other M that has it as like a secret boss. And that one is a giant like space squid thing, like it's massive. Alrighty, what else we got here? You know, even though... Hey, boo.
Who did you say Frozen Wolf was?
That's David.
Oh, that's funny.
He can hear you now. He said hi, Rachel.
I saw the elephant thing.
The ghost monster.
Hey, David. Bye, David. Should I just leave it on right there?
Yeah, you want to plug it up? You can put it over here. Thank you, boo. Can you turn the volume off that, though?
I did.
Oh, you have Other M. Have you beaten Other M? There. Never played it. Well, spoiler, but the story sucks. Gameplay was pretty fun for its time, at least I think. I know a lot of people actually disagree with me there, but I liked it. And the Phantoon fight there, like what you call the elephant thing, that's his name, Phantoon. Giant space ghost thing. His fight's actually pretty fun and pretty brutal. It's pretty fun. Hey, I've got people interacting in my chat. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I actually wasn't expecting him to actually watch, but it's been fun just chatting with him on here.
Love you.
I love you, boo.
Good night.
Night. That's funny. It's only supers, but I'll still want them. Nope. Got to. Was he like neckbeard kind of nerdy? Is that what we're talking? Is that an offensive stereotype? Oh, I thought I did that in the right spot. I guess not. Sweet, some more energy. I think even I could beat the game at this point, but I'm never going to say no to energy. Ice Beam! Okay, now I actually don't have to have anything else. I still want plenty, but... at the very end, you have to fight a bunch of Metroids, and you can kill them without Ice Beam. But they're a lot... It's just time-consuming and annoying. Where do I want to go from here? I still can't get behind that wave door, because I don't have wave. But if I pop down that way, I can get back to where I want to go pretty quickly. My lady. Nope, can't do that. So that super fast running thing, you can actually short charge that, but I can only do it in like very random places. I can't do it everywhere you're supposed to do it. Since I haven't shown you grapple beam yet, this is how noobs travel when they don't have a space jump. So this is going to take me there. I really hate that I didn't check the stupid bomb Torizo. I could have done so much of this earlier. Like this run was going to be 30 minutes longer. Maybe not that long. Maybe. Then it really like has to be. Technically I'm coming over here, unless what I'm about to get is actually Wave Beam. Kyrie just scared the crap out of me. Unless this happens to be Wave Beam, I can't get the one other item that's here. Which is fine, I don't necessarily need it. Could have gotten this. Even without gravity, I could have gotten this earlier. Part of me is tempted to not even bother going back down and just go kill Dragon and then go beat Mother Brain. I've got plenty of ammo. I can do that. That will shave a good bit of time. But then you won't get to see one of the saddest mini-bosses. Poor little Crocomire was just sitting there, minding his own business, and then Samus comes in and just murders him. Granted, he doesn't let you leave his room either, but still. So what I just did, it was barely noticeable because that wasn't really that far to fall. But a recently discovered glitch. If you turn on Moonwalk, which activates anytime you're charging or shooting, same as watching Moonwalk. That's an optional setting. I generally don't like it except for the benefit of doing that cool trick. But somehow it breaks the fall speed cap, and so like you don't have a terminal velocity anymore, you just keep falling. The few rooms where that's big enough to truly matter, it actually like messes with the screen, all the tiles don't load properly. At least the graphic for it does. The actual room is still there, but it's a pretty cool little trick. I don't know if it's really necessarily worth keeping on, but I like to do it just to do it. Oh my goodness. I mentioned this one earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and get it since I'm here. Oh, come on, please tell me I got it. Oh, I didn't get it. Try one more time. But I'm not gonna waste too much time on just a missile pack. Really? Oh crap, I did it too early that time. Got it. Alright, let's try to speed through this now. Pun not intended, but hilarious all the same. At a certain point, I really don't need all these, but. Oh, doing that super cool Shrine Spark does actually take health. I guess I don't know how to. The best way to think of her health, I almost think of it like Tony's arc reactor levels. No, that's not. Well, that was cool. Alright. Oh, I forgot about this mini boss. So there are 4 mini bosses? I really like this one, personally, but. Mostly because his hitbox sucks. Wasn't coded very well. got him nonetheless. Wave beam. Sweet. That makes everything better. I really don't need anything else. That means Crocomire, all of those items are only garbage tier stuff. There's more ammo. Or health. There's nothing left to get, I don't think. Actually, I'll take that back. There is one more beam I could get, Spacer. But you can't actually use Plasma and Spacer together, so there's no point to get it. Alright, coming up, I am going to save... I guess there's no... No. I'm brave. I can beat this boss without it. Especially with as much ammo as I've got and health. No point to save. And even... Well, I guess I'm going to skip that upgrade. I'm going to do the super cool easy mode kill. Also, these little turrets will hurt you. Also, this game is the best at not having a tutorial and still teaching you how to do it. That one was already dead when you got here, so it's kind of a hint that, like, it can kill you. Now, I guess I could try X-ray. I've never actually done the microwave. That'd be really cool if I actually got this. Hey, I got it! That's actually awesome. That's not what I was gonna show you. What he was doing, they were shooting little thingies, and then he'll grab you, and you can just hook onto this, and it will damage you. But you transfer the electricity through yourself to that thing. I've never actually done the microwave. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Alright, well, it is off to beat Mother Brain. It'll probably be about a 2-hour run. That's not too bad for a noob like me. Not forgetting the easy check would have saved a significant amount of time, though. Okay, I won't be able to either. Mess that up. I am actually going to skip most of it. I'm not going to go through any more items. There are actually, looking at the map, several. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Several I could go get, but... Wait, what did I forget over there? What is that? Oh, I checked that. It was power bomb, so I decided not to get it. There are still several items. There are 100 different item locations in the game. You know, I actually still don't have regular morph ball bombs. Technically, I can still soft lock. I'm not gonna, but it is actually a possibility. Actually, once I get to where I'm going, it won't be a possibility anymore. Feels weird, I don't usually leave items, but I have everything I need, so I'm just leaving all kinds of stuff. I was gonna go a different way, but actually I have to go this way. Well, if I could do the glitch where you open that door from the wrong side, I wouldn't have to, but... We can get out of here pretty quickly. I'm shocked that actually works. I love Shine Sparking, that's like the best. Alright, one final save. Then I'm off to beat the game. There are 2 more skips or glitches, whatever you want to call them. I've gotten one of them before. The other one, I mean, all the speedrunners do it, so it must save some time, but I can't imagine it saves more than a few seconds because the trick itself takes almost as long as what you're trying to skip. But I won't spoil what that is. Well, I guess I should give you some info. The beginning of this game takes place right after the second Metroid game from the Game Boy, where Samus went to SR388 and killed all the Metroids except for one that hatches at the end. And it kind of imprints on her, so it thinks she's her mama. And you take it to the Federation for study and blah blah blah. And they get attacked, like, immediately. And so Ridley's there. So Ridley's actually, like, the first thing you fight. If you shoot him enough, or if you just take enough damage, he runs away with the Metroid. There, when I killed Ridley, the cage that the Metroid was in was actually there. And so you're trying to find it after everything else. So the Metroid has disappeared. This is another thing that they changed for the randomizer. Normally you have to wait for that little cutscene to finish before you can come down here. But we don't have to, so I can just skip down. If I'm not mistaken, though, that change only happens once you actually... what you call it? I think you still have to kill the bosses, I believe. Never actually tried to come here, though, without killing them, so I don't know. Alrighty. These are tough rooms to do fast. They're not tough rooms to do slowly. If I didn't have Ice Beam, these things... Oh gosh. These things take like 3 power bombs each to kill. Now, like, you can group them up and kill them together. That's 100% a possibility. Crap. I'm gonna have to kill it with power bombs. Because it let it latch me. If I had regular morph ball bombs, I could actually get it off me. You have to drop a bomb, move away, and then hit the bomb right as, with the Metroid, right as it hits you, or explodes. But, I can't. So earlier we saw some Metroid-like creatures. Those things are actually called Machtroids. Machtroids are like a failed attempt at cloning Metroids. Like I said earlier, Samus just exterminated all except for one Metroid. And those were real Metroids. So it looks like... okay. Cut out Metroid imprints, you fight Ridley. You escape the space station after he killed all the scientists. Ridley, that is, killed all the scientists, takes the Metroid. Then you chase him to this planet, and this is a planet Samus actually grew up on a little bit. She lived here. The first Metroid game is also in this, and your whole thing is searching for this massive Metroid that's on the screen now. There is a whole skip of just skipping this cutscene. It is trying to kill you, and it remembers at the very end who you are. So now it feels sad. And so it normally sticks around till you like leave or like you shoot it. But I really don't. It clearly does save time. They wouldn't do it if that skipping that didn't save time. But it's a terribly tough glitch to do, and if you mess it up, it essentially causes a soft lock. If you mess it up slightly bad, you'll just move really slow until you reset the game, so you can just save and then reset. If you mess it up really bad, you actually can't. Samus will no longer move. There's one glitch here I'm gonna attempt, but I doubt it's actually gonna work. Because I have the screw jack on. Nope, messed it up. So I'm just gonna do this normally. These things are called Zebatites, not the Cheerios. I forget what those are called. But these little thingies inside this tube called Zebatites. If you do it just right, you can skip stuff. Samus has a few interesting things with her hitbox when she's taking damage. I don't do a whole lot of them, but you can do damage boosts. I don't do a whole lot of them on purpose, at least. I said there's a whole cutscene with that. Metroid, I think, is all I was trying to say. This is Mother Brain. It's actually okay that I'm taking some damage here because you actually have to have like the proper amount for this fight to actually finish. And I'm almost there. Yep, I actually need a little bit more. I think that's good. I hope I didn't just kill myself. Holy crap, please be enough. Darn it. Did I save at the end there? I think I did. Ooh, I think I'm safe, okay. Yep, okay, good. So the baby Metroid comes and saves you. Although it's hard to call it a baby now, it's huge. And so Metroid's doing, you know, its energy sucking thing, taking all kinds of stuff out of Mother Brain. And then for the first time in the series, it can actually give back energy. There's also a whole nother skip you can do here. You can somehow manage to stand up during all that, and you can actually shoot Mother Brain while this is happening. So the Metroid didn't actually kill Mother Brain. And the scene that made me cry as a child. Your sacrifice is not in vain. Due to that, Samus is now part Metroid. She's part Chozo, part Metroid, and mostly human. And in classic Metroid fashion, there's a cutscene. Or, sorry, words. There's a whole escape sequence. Really? Die. You didn't actually get to see any of them because of when you came on. There's one room that I visited that had some cute little monkey-looking things that teach you how to wall jump. There's also another room that I didn't go to because there's no item there. What am I doing? Stupid. And you can actually save those animals. I didn't know that until I started watching speedruns. I didn't realize there would be a point to going to a room that doesn't lead to off the planet. Turns out there is. I messed up the fast fall. If I'm not actually in dire straits, I will go save the animals. It is canon that Samus saves the animals because they show up in Super Metroid. Oh, gosh darn it. You can fly up this whole room if you do it right. I clearly did not do it right. How tall is this room? $135. I can save it, I think. If not, it'll be the first time I ever died during this escape. I actually don't know what happens. I guess the planet just explodes. Somehow they got here, they got trapped, but you blow that up and they run away. And it's hard to even tell what that actually changes, but at the very end, right after the planet explodes, there's a very tiny speck of light. As your ship flies away, that's them flying away. And there we go. The game is beat. At 1 hour, 59 minutes, 27 seconds. At least from when I started playing it. It's not like the best time, but considering I'm a noob, it's not too bad. So if you look, I think like right after this, there'll be a little dot that shoots off to the right of that planet that's left. Like, so there's Samus, and then like right here, right at the little mushroom cloud, yeah, there it goes. Tiny little pixel shooting off. Operation was completed successfully. Clear time 1 hour and 28 minutes. And I'm not necessarily going to stay through this whole part, but it is customary, at least in speedruns, like the Awesome Games Done Quick marathons. So wait till the end of this. There is a team called Deer Force. For whatever reason, like, you know, we're looking at a bunch of Japanese names, and then like, Deer Force? What's Deer Force? I don't know. It was some team, I guess, that worked on this. This is completely unrelated to the Super Metroid, but there was one of those Awesome Games Done Quick that they actually had one of the developers from whoever made Metroid Prime. I can't think of the name of him now. But one of those developers actually came to the conference, the marathon, to show or to discuss stuff. And so, like, as they're sitting there breaking the game, he helped build. Like, he explained some of the stuff that they build, some of their, you know, decisions and choices and stuff, and I don't know, it was a pretty cool run if you like Metroid Prime. I thought some of the ways they got around super fun combat movement suits. I don't know what the name of that is. I forgot they actually tweak the whatchamacallits here for the randomizer. So I spent 12 minutes just indoors. 36 seconds lining doors, or is that 36 minutes? Surely just seconds. How much time I spent in each little area. Wow, I shot a lot of uncharged shots. Not very many charged shots. No special beam attacks. Lots of missiles, lots of supers, lots of power bombs. No balls at all. Now it's just showing me some of these things. Where was regular bomb? That's what I want to know. I want to know where regular bomb was. I'm glad I did not go check. 8 times speed. Bomb was at Spring Ball. Okay. 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 14 seconds of actual playtime. Dear Force! This game is almost 30 years old. That's crazy. Yeah, in classic Metroid fashion, the suit comes off. I think you get the full suit off if you beat it under 3 hours. You get just the helmet, like 3 to 5, and then nothing for any more than that. Only got 85% of the items. Yeah, I missed or left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shouldn't I have 86%? Maybe I just can't count. That means I missed 15. Alrighty, well, I have no idea what this is actually gonna look like, but let's just change transitions. Hey, it's my face. That's fun. Well, I am gonna hop off and go to bed so I can go to work, I suppose, tomorrow. It's been fun though, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I will do this again sometime. Probably not anytime this week, but once I get back from the beach. Anyway, have a good night.